This conference will now be recorded.
How to download Selenium jars, then create. If you want, you can create library as well. I will show you how to create library in project. How to add jars to the project. Generally, okay, if you want to write Java code without JRE library, you can't write Java code, right? Same way, if you want to write Selenium code, we need this Selenium jar files. And also for each browser, you need to download one exe file. For Firefox browser, we need to download Chico driver .exe. For Chrome browser, we need to download Chrome driver.exe. Same way for each and every browser, we need to download this exe file. Without this exe file, you can't able to automate the browser. Okay. Manually means okay. Earlier, what we are going to do? Open browser, then enter URL. This is the application we are going to test. This is for this website contains practice web pages. You will use walkthrough. Okay, we can use for automation training exercises. This is demo application. Okay, for automation training exercises they created. Here you can give anything username. I'm going to give Ravi. Password also Ravi. See here after entering password only it is getting highlighted. See earlier it is disabled. Now after entering password see it is enabled. Manually, we are opening browser, entering URL, entering username, password, then login button. Same thing we are going to automate. If you take login functionality, okay, okay, this is the test case. Okay, test case for login, verify user login with valid credentials. This is the test case. Then give number as your test case underscore 001. Then test steps, or you can give step one. Okay, open Chrome browser, enter URL. Which URL can give this name as well. I will share this URL to everyone. Okay, we are going to automate this application. Still, we have a couple of applications. I will show you. I will give task. Okay, Mm, enter URL. Okay, that is fine. Then enter username. Username your wish, whatever you want, you can give because that is demo application. It will accept any username and password. Enter password. Okay, then test step 4. 5. Okay, click on login button. To step 6. If login successful, user should navigate to home page. Okay. These are the test cases. Generally, test cases we are going to write like this. In Excel, we are going to write. Okay. Already I said link, right? In that link, okay, if you go through lot of topics he covered, you can easily understand what is test scenario, what is test case, how to write test case and all. Same thing, okay. These are the manual test cases. Manually, we are going to do, right. By using Selenium, we are going to automate this same. For that, we need Selenium jar files, okay. To download Selenium jar files, this is the official website, Selenium HQ. Download. This is the one. Click on downloads. Here, if you scroll down, here you can see previous releases. Under previous releases, okay, this is the link you need to click. Here you can see. Now latest version we have Selenium 4.6.0, but still some challenges we have. Okay, that's why we are not using latest version. Still most of the projects they are using, this is the version. If you scroll down, 3.141.59, this is the version you need to download. Okay, click this. You can see the zip file. Okay, for Internet Explorer browser, we need to download this. If you have 64-bit, you can download this based on your system configuration. Okay, let me download this. Next, we need to download Selenium Java 3.141.59 zip file. Then we need to download Selenium Server 3.141.59. Next, we need to download Selenium Server. These three jar files we need to download. These two are zip files. Then this is the jar file. See, .jar file is there. Here .zip file, .zip file. Inside zip file again we can see the lot of jar files. Okay. For Internet Explorer, okay, in official website they had given this exe file. Any version you can download, but I will show you again how to go to this Selenium jar file. Selenium HQ. Type Selenium HQ here. Go here. This is the first link. If you want to go here, selenium.dev. They changed the URL name recently. Click on downloads. In the downloads, you can see previous releases. Click on releases. Here, Selenium 4 also there, but this is the latest version. I will tell you what is Selenium 4. What are the updates we have. This is the one we need to download. If you go scroll down, right, you can see 2.39, 2.4. These are the lot of versions. In every version, they did some updates. Okay, they implemented the grid, they improved the grid configuration like that. They did some updates. That's why they are giving the versions 3.141.59. Click this. Then if you scroll down here, you can see the zip file for Internet Explorer browser. I downloaded this one. My system configuration is 64-bit. That's why. Then we need to download these three: Selenium Java hyphen zip file, Selenium Server hyphen zip file, then Selenium Server standalone jar file. Okay, clear, right? Any doubts in this? Because without this, we cannot able to automate. And also, see, this is my Chrome browser, right? I need to check the Chrome browser version. Based on that, I need to download the exe file. These three, I can see these three dots, right? Click these three dots and click on help about Google Chrome. What browser version you have, you can see this. Now you have 107, right? Okay. If you are having older version, please update this browser. After updating only, you can download the exe file. Chrome driver download. You can type this in Google. Okay, see, this is the version. WebDriver for Chrome. ChromeDriver.chromium.org. Click this link. See why I'm telling all these things, right? Sometimes what will happen? Okay, they will call face-to-face interview and they will give system to you, and you need to know how to configure system, how to download jar files, how to download this exe files from scratch. Okay, they will give empty system to you. Download Java, configure Eclipse from scratch. You need to do. This is the version, right? Chrome driver. Click this. Then you can see different versions here. Chrome driver, Linux system, Mac system. We are using Windows, right? We can download this one. This Windows 32, it will support for both 64 as well as 32-bit. You can download this. Then download. Most of the companies, okay, 95% we are going to automate Chrome browser only. But remaining things also you need to know how to invoke that browsers like Firefox, then IE. Download Zico driver. For Firefox, they kept this name. Click this one, Mozilla. Here, if you scroll down, now we have latest version 0.32. Scroll down, you can see the zip file. Where is the zip file? 32-bit we have, okay, but we need 64-bit. Okay, 31. Let's see whether we have. We don't have here the exe file. One, the code driver Windows 32. Okay. Mm, Windows 64-bit. This is the one. Okay. The 64-bit we are going to download. Now we downloaded all exe files and jar files. If you see, these are the downloads. Okay. What I am going to do, I am going to select each and every file. Control X. I am going to cut these files from here. Control X. Go to any D drive or C drive. Go here. Create one new folder. New folder. Selenium latest jars 2022. Then paste here. 1 minute. I'm getting call. Okay. After creating folder, whatever jar files and folders we had taken from download, you need to paste here. Okay. I will change this name as. Okay. Actually, I downloaded multiple files. That's why I came. Here, if you see, these are the browsers, right? I will create one folder, new folder inside this browsers. Browser drivers. Naming convention, your wish, whatever you want, you can keep. Browsers or browser drivers. I'm going to cut all these are zip files. Okay, you need to know how to extract as well. Right click on this zip file. extract all. Okay, I'm going to extract each and every file. Okay, driver extract, that's it. Now I'm going to delete these zip files. First delete these zip files. Okay, now I'm going to control X, then V. Okay, delete this one as well, we don't need. Again open this, control X, open this, control X. These are the exe files for each and every browser. If you are going to automate Safari browser, you need Safari driver. If you are going to automate Opera browser, you need Opera driver. Without drivers, you cannot able to automate the browsers, respective browsers. Now we have all exe files. These are the exe files. If you see the symbol, right, application, this symbol you can see. Some people, they will try to add the zip file directly and they will come to me, okay sir, my script is not working. Okay, that's why I'm saying, please watch this video, then only you can download, extract these files. Okay, now we have these two zip files, right? And first I'm going to extract the Selenium Java. Right click, extract all. I'm going to extract here. Okay, if you see this folder, right, inside this again we have different jar files. I'm going to cut these two jar files and I am going to keep here. Why we are doing all these things, right? Okay, it is easy to add all jar files at a time. Open this, inside list folder you can see few jar files, control X, then paste here. Now delete this Selenium Java zip file and this one. These files not required. Okay, these files not required. Only we need jar files. Already we have taken all jar files. Now delete one by one. Selenium server, extract the same. We have lot of supporting jar files. Okay, that's why we are doing. If you see this folder, if you notice here, right here you can see zip symbol, that is zip file. If you notice here, we don't have any zip file symbol here. This is the folder. Control X, control V, select all, control X, then control V. Now, some files are available in both Selenium Java and Selenium server. You can click this, replace the file in the destination. Already we have same files, that's why it is showing. Now delete this too. Now we got all the files as well as exe files. Okay, now we are ready to create a Selenium project. Up to here it is clear, right? Is there any doubt? Please let me know. Now I am going to Eclipse, creating new Java project. But in real time we are not going to create Java project. I will tell you Maven project, how we are going to create Maven projects. 95% we are going to work with Maven projects only, but you need to know how to create Java project, then how to add in Jenkins as well. That's why we are starting with Java project. Here Selenium um, codes day one, because officially this Selenium course is starting from today onwards only. Earlier we saw about only core Java. Okay, this is the version. This is very important. While creating project, you need to change this version. Please remember, enter this project name first, then you need to select this version, because we installed Java 8 only, right? Java SE 1.8. Then we need to click on finish. Now if you see this, we are going to see only JRE, because we installed Java, that's why we got this JRE. If you try to write the Selenium code here, it won't work. Let's try. Okay, new package what dot selenium dot don't create Selenium. Okay, Capgemini Okay, invoke browsers. Okay, this is the package name. Inside this, I am going to create a class file. Class name is open browsers, invoke browsers, your wish. Okay, whatever you want, you can keep it. Select main method, click on finish. And also in real time, we are not going to use any mail method. We have TestNG framework. I will start with TestNG framework. First, we'll try to understand with main method. How we suppose I want to open Chrome browser. Okay, how we are going to create object like this: web driver equal to, or web driver Chrome equal to new Chrome driver, like this. See here, WebDriver cannot be resolved to a type. Why? Because we are not getting any import option. We don't have any Selenium jar file. That's why. And also why we are creating like this? Directly we can create, right, WebDriver driver equal to new WebDriver, because this is the interface. Directly we cannot create object to the interface. Whatever implemented classes we have, by using that we are going to create object. Okay. Now I am going to add Selenium jar files. Right click on the project. Here you can see build path option, configure build path. See here we have different tabs: libraries, orders, modules, source, projects. Okay, click on libraries, then add external jars. Navigate to the folder where we extracted all jar files. We need to navigate to that particular folder. What is this? Okay, here you can see the date as well. Today only we created Selenium latest jars 2022. Now, okay, what I am going to do, before adding all jar files, I need to copy these drivers. Okay, right click, copy this folder. Now select each and every jar file like this. Okay, you need to learn how to access the system. Some shortcuts are there. Okay, go through YouTube videos, then try to understand keyboard, how to select the multiple files. Okay, see, you need to access the system speed also, because you are going to join with experience. They will check all these things. Apply and close. Then here I copied that folder, right? I am going to paste here. Right click on project, click on paste. Now you can see the browser drivers. Okay, now okay, if you see here, still it is not giving any update. After adding jar files, you can see this reference libraries. See, inside this we have all Selenium jar files. Still I am not getting. Oh, now see, I am getting import option. Import WebDriver org.openqa.selenium. In this particular package, we have this WebDriver interface. If you see here, Selenium server standalone org.openqa.selenium. Where it is? Yeah, here. This is the package. Inside this, we have all web interfaces, then class files. Okay, different packages we have inside this. Jar file is combination of multiple packages. See, we have a lot of packages. Now I am going to import this. Import WebDriver. Suppose I am giving any spelling mistake. Okay, see whether I will get import option. No. WebDriver cannot be resolved to a type. Create class WebDriver, create interface WebDriver, change to remote WebDriver. They are giving suggestions as well. Change to WebDriver. This is the one. This is the correct one. We need to change, because after completing one word, again it is going to start with caps. They are following exact naming conventions. That's why from day onwards I am saving. You need to know the naming convention. Okay, always start with caps. Okay, after completing one word, again caps, like this you need to follow. Then you will never do mistakes. Okay, you can easily create this web driver. Chrome driver also, see, I am giving the Chrome is one word, driver is one word. Okay, I am going to start with uppercase, then after completing one word, again uppercase. org.openqa.selenium.chrome. With this, whether it will open browser, let's see. Right click, run as Java application. What it is saying? Exception in thread main method. Okay, Java dot lang dot illegal state exception. The path of driver executable must be like this. They want to, we need to set like this. WebDriver dot chrome dot driver. Okay, it will give the exception. Even interviews they will ask you. Suppose if you are not giving the driver path, okay, what is the exception you will get? You can say this java dot lang dot, or you can say this the path of driver executable must be uh, set properly. Path of the driver file is missing. You can say that. They won't ask exacting what it will give. At least you can say for setting this we need to do system dot set property. See, we have different methods. Here we have method set property. It will take two arguments. System dot set property. Okay. S is caps. Then this is the method you need to call key value. Key name of the system property value system property. Okay. It will take two string arguments. String arguments means how you will represent like this, right? Now we are going to give the key WebDriver dot everything is lowercase WebDriver dot Chrome dot driver. Next, here you need to give the exe file path. Okay, I will tell you how to take this exe file path. We have this Chrome driver exe, right? Right click on properties. Here you can see two paths. This is the relative path. It is going to start with project name. This is the relative path. If you see this, this is the absolute path. It is available in C drive. Okay, Selenium training workspace. Then Selenium course day one. Okay, this is lengthy one, and see the difference. Okay, how you need to give absolute path, how you need to give relative path. This is the absolute path. Copy this, or you can, okay, copy directly. Here I am going to give like this. See, this is lengthy one. Okay, I am writing this code. Okay, now I'll try to run as Java application. See, it is starting the Chrome browser. Chrome is being controlled by the automated test software. It opened the browser. Okay, you can see here starting Chrome driver. This is the driver exe file we downloaded, right? That's why it is starting that particular exe file. Okay, now you know how to open the browser. Okay, but this is the code. Okay, I'm going to share to some other person who is working already with my with me in my team. Okay, I'm going to copy this code and I'm going to share to him. If he try to execute, uh, he will give exception because this chrome driver is available in my c drive, right? Okay, if he try to execute the same code, he will get exception because this is my driver folder name and here I am having the exe file. Okay, to avoid these kind of issues, right? Okay, let's delete this one. Again, go to the Chrome driver, right click, properties. Here you need to copy this path. This is the relative path. It is going to start with project name. Whenever you are giving relative path, right? First you need to add two double dots. Then test. It will give this single slash. Okay. If you see old one, okay, absolute path it is giving. See, by default it will give you double slash. That means you are giving the absolute path of your system. I don't want to give this. Okay, if in future if I am sharing this code to some other person, okay, they need to execute without doing any changes. That's why we have this relative export. It is going to start with project name. If you are sharing this entire project to him, Just he will import the project and he will start working. That's it. He don't need to do any changes because we give the relative path. No, we are not defining any C drive and all here. Okay, if you try to execute, right click, run as Java application. Yeah, same, it is working fine. Okay, this will show your experience. Okay, don't give the absolute path. They will ask you why you are giving absolute path. Why can't you give the relative path? Okay, if you are giving absolute path, if you say this code to some other person, it won't work. Okay, you need to know all these things. Okay, if you notice one thing, right? Okay, if I am after opening browser, see, I want to maximize this browser window. I am getting this right. I want to inform this browser, please maximize like this. If you see initially, it will be like this. I want to inform the command. Okay, we have command to maximize browser. This is the reference, right? With this reference, we can access methods available in the WebDriver. Already we have a lot of predefined methods. See, these are the predefined methods we have in WebDriver interface. Close, okay, equals, find element, find elements, get class, get current URL, get page source, get title, get window handles, then manage, navigate. You need to know, okay, most of the commands. We'll see one by one. Driver dot manage dot window dot maximize. Okay, this is the command. It will give the, it will make the browser as full screen. Okay, clear? Any doubts in this? Run as Java application. Okay, now it is making full screen. Sometimes what will happen, right? Okay, customer, he will inform you need to set the particular dimension. Okay, I will tell you how to set particular. Suppose if you want to set the browser or mobile, whatever we have, right, screen width. Any idea of mobile screen? Mobile screen size. Okay, this is the one resolution. Okay, we'll try to set this one. iPhone. Okay, iPhone 6 Plus. I don't want to maximize full window. Okay, I want to set this size. Dot set size. See, we need to pass the dimension as argument. See, whenever you are calling set size method, it won't return any value. That's why we can see the void. You need to pass the dimension argument. How to create dimension object, like this, dimension d equal to new dimension. You need to pass the x and y axis here. We need to import this. Okay, we have two options. See, import dimension java.awt, import dimension org.openqa.selenium. Which one we need to we need to import? These two are valid, okay, but you need to know which one you need to import. This is the one we need to import because we are writing Selenium code, right? If you are Java developer, if you are writing Java code, we can use this one, but we are Selenium resource, we need to import this. Here we need to pass the argument 480 comma 600. Then we need to pass this reference here. Right click, run as Java application. Now see, by automatically it adjusted the window size. It adjusted to the 480 comma 600. screen size. Okay, whatever dimension you are passing, it will open the browser in same, it will change the browser. Okay, let me turn 400 comma 500 and see. Now see, like this, based on your, okay, we try to set this one. Right click, run as. Oh, it is giving size like this. Okay. Hmm, let me give 300. You can try with different dimensions. 800. See, like this. Whatever your desired dimension, okay, some customers they will inform, okay, we need to, after opening browser, we need to set the dimension of the browser. Even interview, this is one of the interview important interview question. Okay, how to you set the particular dimension of the browser window. You can say this, we have method driver dot manage dot window dot set size. By using set size method, we can pass the dimension reference. And also in some interviews they will ask you, oh, why can't you create like this, why we are creating web driver equal to chrome driver. See, why can't we create like this, what is the difference between web driver? Both are working same only, right? Why can't we do this here? Okay, okay, if I'm going to create like this, if I want to in future I want to change the browser reference, let me create this as class level so that I can reuse in multiple public static, because static methods will allow only static variables. Okay, if I am creating like this, I can, if I have multiple methods, I can reuse in that multiple method, because now it became instance variable. Inside method, if you are defining any variable, that is local variable, you cannot use further in multiple methods. Okay, we are doing the same thing. Dimension, I am going to remove this dimension, I am going to set as full screen. Okay, what will happen, right? Sometimes we may need to change the browser to the some other thing like Firefox, IE. At that time, okay, if you are using this version, you cannot do. Chrome equal to new Firefox driver. This is wrong, right? Okay, because we created Chrome driver, you can create object to the same Chrome driver. You cannot create object to the Firefox driver. It will throw type mismatch, cannot convert Firefox to the Chrome driver. Suppose if I am changing this to the web driver, now see there is no error because this class also implemented from the WebDriver interface. If you create Chrome driver equal to new Chrome driver, you can able to open only Chrome driver. In future, if you want to open any Firefox driver, you cannot do because we created object to the Chrome driver. Now you are saying that's why always we need to create with the, if you want to change the reference to the some other browser, you cannot do if you are creating like this. If you are creating like this, you can change the reference. Web driver, I will make this as driver Instead of this, okay, let's me create separate methods, and I will do public static void open Chrome browser. Whenever you are creating class files and also method names, those are meaningful. If anyone see your code, they can easily identify what you are doing in that method. Naming conventions always you need to show your experience. Method name it will start with small. If you want, you can add underscore as well. Some people they will follow underscore. Some people they will follow this camel. Uh, okay. Here, first thing we need to set this system dot set property key value. Next, I am going to create method public static void. Even in interview, they will ask this question. Okay, suppose if you want to open IE browser, what is the system set property? What is the key and value? Open Firefox browser. You need to know these three browsers. System dot set property. It will take two string arguments. Then public static. Why we are creating static methods? Static methods we can use for memory management. No need to create object. Directly we can call the static methods. Open Internet Explorer browser. Same system.set property. If you see here, key is same. Everything is lowercase. Okay. You need to give in small. WebDriver.chrome.driver. Here for Firefox browser, WebDriver.gco.driver. Here WebDriver.ie.driver. If you see here, the starting one and last one is same for all three browsers. Only middle one is changing. Here for Chrome browser, we are writing Chrome. For Firefox browser, we are writing Gecko. For IE browser, Internet Explorer, we are writing IE. Now, here we need to give the respective browser file path. Okay. Right click on this Chrome driver.exe properties. Which one you need to copy? This one, relative path. If you share this code to your colleague without doing any changes, he can able to execute the code. Okay, double dot. Here I will change the name, okay, instead of copy pasting. Okay, if you are confident, you can do like this. Otherwise, copy paste. G code driver. Case sensitive. If you are giving caps, it won't work. Okay. If you want to change this file name, you can change. If you want to maintain everything is lowercase, you can do that as well. But don't change this extension. That exe file don't convert to the text file. It won't work. Okay. Let it be. Don't change this extension. This is the exe file. Then here I need to change the IE driver server. Okay. Now we set system dot set property. Now we are going to already we created WebDriver right. We can do like this driver equal to new Chrome driver, because this is one implemented class of WebDriver interface. Next, for Firefox browser, okay, driver equal to new Firefox driver. Already we imported right, that's why it is not showing import option. For IELTS, these all classes are implemented from WebDriver interface. That's why we are using the single reference here. If you convert this to Chrome driver, this code will work. Remaining two, it won't work. New internet Internet Explorer driver. See, we need to add driver. If you're not giving proper one, you won't get import option. Now see. Now I want to maximize the all browsers as well. What is the command we have? Driver dot manage dot. Even interview they will ask you how to set the particular size of the browser and how to maximize the window. Same command for all browsers. Okay. Now we have methods. Then how you can call this method? Static methods can be called directly here. Mm, Open Chrome browser, open Firefox browser, open Internet Explorer browser. After opening browser, right? Okay, I am not going to perform any action. Just opening browser, then maximizing the browser window, then again opening the Firefox browser. Let's see what how it is going to execute. Run as Java application. Opening opened Chrome browser and it maximized as well. What happened? Firefox, I think I don't have Firefox browser. That's why it is showing failed to connect to local host. Okay, for opening Firefox browser, it is throwing some exception. I will do one thing. Okay, I will comment this Firefox. I will try to execute now. We need these browsers as well. Whatever browsers you are working. Suppose if you don't have browser, Chrome browser, you can't automate. See, it opened IE browser. Okay, but 99% I can say most of the companies we are going to work with Chrome browser only. You need to know, but these commands you need to know how to open decode driver, how to open IE browser. That's why I'm showing. Okay, any doubts in this? After a opening browser, right, you need to close browser as well. Okay, how to close the browser automatically? I don't want to do manually every time. Okay, we have command driver dot close method. How to close the browser? What is the command you have? See, opened, closed. It is two speed. Okay, you can execute the scripts within fraction of seconds if you have proper system. If you have proper system configuration like i8, then with 16 GB RAM, 32 GB RAM. Office laptops, if you see, right, most of the companies they will use i7 or i8. Okay, i5 or i7 with 16 GB RAM, with 32 GB RAM. Some companies they will give that. I think close command is not working here. Unexpected error launching the Internet Explorer. I am unable to close the browser, and I will try with quit command as well. Close method is not working, and try with quit method. Even quit method also it is not working. Okay, some issue with the IE browser. This is not exactly IE browser. This is Edge browser. That's why it is not working. We need to download the proper exe file to automate the Edge browser. Earlier we had Internet Explorer. Now you don't see any Internet Explorer in latest systems. Okay, that's why it is throwing exception. You know this command. When we need to use this close, okay, even this is also one important interview question. 99% they will ask in all interviews. What is this close method? What is this quit method? Suppose if you are opening single browser, if you want to close single browser, you can use close method. Suppose if you are opening 10 browsers at a time, you want to close 10 browsers. This is the one. Even some people they will ask, right? Okay, manually if you are opening the browser, okay, I'm opening one browser manually, and through code I am going to open one browser. Okay, if I am using close method, it will close all this Chrome drive manually. I open these browsers, right? Whether it will close this as well? No, it won't close. Even we don't have any command to control this browser. Whatever browser through code we are opening, we have control on that particular browser only. We can't have control on this manually opened browser. Some people they will ask in interview, already I opened one browser, then I want to enter URL. Okay, is it possible? In Selenium, no, it is not possible. If you want to enter URL directly without opening browser, it is not possible. Okay, we need to open browser, then only you can able to enter URL. They will ask lot of. Okay, 1 minute, I'm getting call. Yeah, I'll talk to him later. These are the interview questions. Okay, whatever browsers we opened through code, we can close those browsers only. Suppose if you are opening one browser, okay, after clicking this, it is opening in another new tab. Okay, now we have two. One is old tab, another one new tab. If you want to close all two tabs, okay, we can use quit method. It will close the. Suppose if you opened two Chrome browsers, three IE browsers while doing parallel execution, if you want to close all browsers at a time, we can use quit method. Okay, this is the main difference. If you want to close single browser instance, we can go with close method. If you want to close multiple browser instances, you can go with quit method. Can you please write the code? Okay, can you please open notepad and write the code how to open the Chrome browser? You need to know. Okay, you need to write exact syntax. For that you need to practice very well. Driver equal to new Chrome driver, like this. Then we can set the system.set property, where you will get the uppercase, where you will get the lower case. You need to know each and everything. You need to practice in such a way, like this. How to maximize window? Can you please write the syntax? You need to know this. If you notice here, this is the method symbol, right? Okay. Why we are calling this multiple methods in same line? This is called method chaining. Okay. These are the supporting methods. Inside this method, again we have these methods. These are method chaining. Method name always it will start with small, okay, lowercase. Okay, that is the simple thing. If you know the naming convention, you can write easily. Then how to enter URL? This is the one. Okay, driver dot get command. Here you can pass the URL. Even some interviews they will ask you. Suppose if you are not giving HTTP and giving like this, what will happen? What exception it will throw? Google.com. Just I will give www dot. Okay, let's see here. I will tell you. Spend more time and try to practice. Okay, then only you can able to learn properly. See here, this is the get method. It will take string argument. It will take only one argument. This is string argument. It won't return any value. That's why we have string means keep double quote first. Then generally some people they will give directly like this www.google.com. I'm going to comment this. Right click, run as Java application. It is opening browser. That's it. What happened? Any see exception is throwing invalid argument. Where we are giving invalid argument, this is the one. Okay. Always you need to give the HTTP, otherwise it can't identify. Without HTTP, if you try to give www.google.com, it will give the invalid argument exception. These are the basic things you need to know. Okay, please keep one notebook. Okay, so that while attending any interviews, you can quickly refer topic wise. Please go through videos and whatever I am saying, right? Okay, from this topic you will get the interview question like this. Please note down each and every question. See, it opened the browser. Here you can see Chrome is being controlled by the automated test software, that is Selenium. You can see this notification. If you see normal browser, you can't see this notification. See, there is no notification here because we opened this browser manually. Okay, up to here, try to practice. Okay, from tomorrow onwards, we are going to automate this application. This is one good application where you can log in. Then here we have drop downs. Okay, this is the drop down option. How we are saying drop down? Here you can see multiple options here. That's why I'm saying drop down. You need to know this terminology. See, after performing mouse over, okay, after placing this cursor here, I can see this option. This is mouse over. Okay, double click here. See, after perform, just I'm placing cursor. I'm not doing any action. After placing cursor, I can see the options. Click on the users. If you want to add a new user, you can click on new user. It is throwing error. See, red symbol. These are mandatory fields. Without first name, last name, email, you cannot add a user. You need to understand the application functionality manually. Okay, then you need to automate the same. I think my she is old student. Okay, so now this guy also old student ready. They are still practicing. Okay, after creating customer, if you want to edit customer, you can do that as well. These are the details you need to give. Company name, AGS4, Gandhinagar city. Okay, these are the fields. So you need to know whether user able to add the enter the edit the account number. No, user can't able to edit. User able to edit the customer name. Yes, you need to know the manual functionality as well. Then we can automate the same steps like this. You need to understand the steps. Okay, how whenever we are getting test cases for automation, first check manually each and every step. If everything is fine, then only go for automation. If any mistake is there, inform the manual tester. Okay, we need to update the test cases. This is about automation testing. We can open the browser, we can enter URL, we can maximize window, we can set the size of window. Still, lot of methods we have. Okay, one by one we'll see in detail. Let's connect tomorrow. Okay, bye.